Everybody, it's Rita, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about authenticity because it used to be a word that I really had a hard time with, authenticity. I remember there was a very strong woman that I knew, a couple strong women, and and these women are amazing. They're intuitive and they're psychic and they have gifts, and I would try to have conversations with them about my different points of view and some of the struggles that I had because of the traumas and the different personalities that kind of lived in my head. And these women would say, I can tell when I see a liar. And then they would look at me and they'd say, you're not authentic. You change your conversation depending upon who you talk to. You change your point of view depending upon different days or different times. And I always thought that was one of my gifts. One of my gifts as an empath was the ability to connect with other people and support the process that they were in without it saying that I was one thing or another thing. My job was simply to support the people around me and love them through whatever it was. Really, unless it was a wonderful conversation, there was no need for me to do anything but support and love them. So authenticity was something that I struggled with for a long time because I thought I was never authentic. What I did realize, though, is when are we not ourselves? When are we not telling the truth, at least on some level? Because our bodies will always tell the truth. When I'm scared, I will pee myself. No doubt about it. Can't stop it. Just happens. When I'm anxious, my stomach will knot up. Nothing I can do about it. It's just the way that it is. And that's authentically happening. I'm authentically reacting on some level. But the challenge that most people had was when you recognize that you're struggling with something inside yourself and you have the boundaries and the security and the love for yourself, that you get to keep it private. You don't have to let everyone know what's going on in your life. You don't need their validation. That's not being authentic. That's being authentic to yourself. That's loving yourself first and foremost. Now, here's the fun thing, though. There's different levels of authenticity. There's the authenticity of, I feel crazy, this is what's going on with me, or the authenticity of, I feel crazy, but I'm trying not to show it to anybody, or the authenticity where you don't feel crazy anymore, where you feel centered. You feel like you're in your right mind, not in the one that makes you feel off balance and confused and fogged up. That you're in a positive frame of mind, one that sees potential and sees the big picture. So your authentic you, your real, true authentic you, is not any of your coping skills. It's not any of your personality traits. The real authentic you is bigger than those. Because when we're coping with stress, when we're thinking negative thoughts about ourselves, when we're anxious or angry or frustrated, when we're doing that, we are only one small part of us. We're really something much greater. We're not only our nervous system that's freaking out, remembering the past, we're also part of a larger community that's interconnected. And when we allow ourselves to enjoy life and to feel the light and the love and the care and the kindness that's within us, that lives inside of us. When we give ourselves permission to be in that space, that's when we're deeply, truly our authentic selves. Authenticity isn't just saying what you think or sharing your opinion or telling somebody that you're mad. Authenticity is when you see beyond your mad, beyond your fear, beyond your anxiety, and you still hold yourself in a place of love. Maybe you still react. One of my favorite stories is how the leader of Tibet, the Dalai Lama, had teachers when he was growing up that were monks, and some of the teachers were crabby, some of them were cranky, some of them weren't in a good mood. And when you're able to be authentically how you feel and be okay with yourself and have love for that part of you that says, I don't feel good right now, or I'm not doing well. Authenticity is when you hold yourself, all parts and pieces, even the ones that seem lost, in a place of love and kindness and care and support. That's authenticity. You are authentically being yourself every time you love yourself, every time you recognize that you're doing the best that you can. That's authenticity. And that's really all you need in this life. Because on a physical level, when you feel feelings of compassion and kindness and love towards chocolate or towards a bird or towards yourself or towards someone you love, when you do that, you're physically healing your body. It puts you in that state of nourishment so that you grow like a garden and you're literally a miracle. That's your authentic self, not the small self, not the self that's angry or frightened or feels sick or anxious. Your authentic self is the big self that allows for that anxiety, allows for that conflict, allows for that disconnect sometimes, your humanity. Your authentic self allows for your humanness. And that is authenticity. That's who you truly are. So if you want to be on this path of authenticity, it's one filled with light and love and care. It's not filled with war. Your authentic self is light and love. So I'm doing a 7-week one-on-one. I'm offering 7-week one-on-one coaching program to find your soulmate or to fix the relationship that you're in or to find the match that you need and avoid narcissists. So if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, we can really get you on the right path in 7 weeks. So message me. You can find me at my website, RitaHickmanCoaching.com. Message me on Facebook, email me, and we will get you set up. Because in 7 weeks, you could be the person, the healthy, balanced, loving person that you always wanted to be, that puts your first step forward. It's time to let go of these things that have been holding you back because you really can change them around really fast when you get some support and love so that you can move through the things that have been holding you back. Okay? So let me know. I would love to work with you. And I hope you have a great evening.